Let's play darts. I've just come in here cold. I haven't done any warm up today. The reason is this is a reaction video almost from the the Premier League darts final. I've just seen Luke Littler beat Luke Humphries, and as much as we're not surprised, he wasn't the favourite tonight, and I think many people thought Humphries would win, and I certainly did. If I'm honest, I thought he would edge it, but I'm not surprised. So what we're doing today, because it's a bit of a random video, it's a bit more the reaction. I'm just going to throw out these. I'm going to make it boring and throw out these 60s and see if we can get a 180. Because I never ever throw for score on here. I'm always throwing doubles. So you never see me throwing for score, and this is probably why. Okay, so I'm going to slow it down because I do play better when I'm slowing it down, and I've gone far too fast here because I'm full of adrenaline. You know that stuff that they teach you about in that sports science lesson. Okay, here we go. Let's pour. Better. What, my goodness though, so Luke Littler, that 9 darter as well. Oh my gosh. What is going on, guys? I mean, this kid a year ago, people obviously knew he was good. The thing is, it's not because no one's surprised how good he is. What I think most people are surprised at, or I'm certainly surprised at, is the way he's taken to the stage. I mean, we're not talking about getting on the European tour in front of a crowd. We're talking about on the highest stage possible, and he's had that in the final, and back in January, and he's taken to it like anything. And not only that is the consistency; he's been this good ever since. And on the big stage, he has shown up, and that's what the greatest players do. And when the greatest players come on the scene like this at such a young age, and it has happened in other sports, it's incredible. It's like something that just it happens once in a lifetime, perhaps. I think they say like once, at least they say once every 30 years. So for this to happen is so exciting, and darts is booming because of it. And I had the same analogy with those YouTube boxers. Now, I'm not a big fan of that YouTube boxing. I've seen a couple of them. I'm not a fan of it, and I love boxing. And a lot of boxing fans hate it. The boxers do as well. As I say, the eyes that they're bringing completely new fans to the sport. They should be encouraged because they are, in essence, helping the real boxers. More people will watch boxing because of that. Somebody who's maybe went to watch a YouTuber who wasn't interested in boxing at all might now be really interested in it, might have really got the bug. And I think with what we're seeing with Luke Littler, it's every single player is going to benefit from this. Every single fan's going to benefit from this. We're going to see bigger events. We're going to see the best players, and we're going to see many more eyes on the sport, much more content, much more things that we want to see. So this is fantastic, I think, for the sport as a whole, and it should be celebrated. And there you go, a little speech there. Little speech. Don't do them often. Well, I do actually. Right, let's try and do some 180s there. Well, I haven't hit one, so I've never hit 180. And I'm getting closer. I will be honest. I'm really improved since I started. If you want to go back and watch my first video, I mean, the video itself's awful, but maybe like the third or fourth. I have improved. I know that. And that's some hard work. That's just from throwing darts. I'm really putting the hours. Um, see what I'm doing there? Rushing. Far too quick. Much better than this. Okay, I'm also trying to put myself down less. I think that's been helping me in life and on the hockey. So I'm going to try and be a bit more positive. The poor throw though. I will be honest about my throwing though. Oh, it's better. What else then? I mean, look, I thought Michael Smith would give Littler a game. I mean, Littler blew them both away. Blew them both away. I mean, to be fair, Humphries blew MVG away as well early on. So those two, I mean, are by far the top two, and all great, elite greatest of all time category of player, think about your Messis and your Ronaldos. Okay, and what I'm talking about here is your Nadal and your Federer. When you're the greatest or one of the greatest, you're judged a lot by your rivalries. And credit to Humphries because he's absolutely phenomenal. He's going to take off wins off Littler, and hopefully they'll have a really good battle. And somebody, a few others might come into the fray. But darts right now, the level is unbelievable. The number of any player in the top 10 would challenge in any era. I mean, they are really that high level. It's fantastic. Oh, really poor darts there, but it's okay. Too much. We're not really here for the darts. I'm not going to hit a 180. Oh no, I should actually say I am going to hit 180. But then if I say that, then I will be more likely to do it. I've got to believe, and that's true. And that's the mental side of the game I really should be better at. Not very good at the moment. It's okay. So the next few, the next. Oh golly, come on, Samson, think about this. Okay. Right, I need to slow it down. I mean, look at that. A classic poor players, or not poor, that's unfair. A beginner, somebody who's really early on in their beginners, is a classic 26 here, where they're not consistent, they're not with each other, but they are in sort of the right region of the board, unlike brand new players. So that's sort of the level I'm at. But I do throw better in periods, but not today, clearly. And the idea is to get consistent. Another 26 there. Is to get consistent, not hitting 26s, but being consistent on those good days, I guess. At least I'm hitting some good days. What else to say, really? I mean, yeah, just incredible final, and darts is just going crazy. I mean, every single chat group I was in, or whatever, were just banging on about the final, and they're talking about football all day or other sports. So it's really got the eyes on it, and rightly so, because it's absolutely elite sport, and more people are playing. Look! I mean, look at this setup I've got here. This is what I've got here. I've got a tripod, a real cheap, the cheapest one I can get. It's like £40, maybe. Then a dartboard for like 20 quid. And then darts. And then, which you can pick up for like 10, 15 quid, can't you really, to start with. Then I've got some fancy things now, but you don't need that. You can just go with that and some darts. And that's a tripod. Obviously, ideally you want it on a wall. You don't really want it. This is not ideal, and I understand that. But, needs must. And we have to do. I mean, cavemen slept on the floor, so I'll be okay with this. Right. But yeah, you don't need much to start. So if people are out there, anyone watching this and haven't, look at that, that's better, haven't been got involved and picked up some arrows, you go to pubs these days. In the old days, they'd just be a lazy old dartboard that had been hardly touched for years in the corner. Now, pubs are actually putting proper dartboards in with proper lighting and scoreboards and all sorts. And that is going to be great. And you get all these flight clubs pop up, and no, they're not everyone's cup of tea, but it makes it, basically, you've more players to play, more opportunities to play. It's all good stuff, and I'm riding this wave. I've started playing now, so I'm on this wave, and I love this wave. I feel like a famous surfer whose name I don't know. Any famous surfers? Right, let's go. Come on, man. Not throwing very well at all. I'm just more interested in what we've just witnessed, I guess. So what else to tell you? I guess I don't know. I just thought the whole Premier League was good. I would like to see Price be a bit more competitive. It was a shame that he's gone, and obviously Wright is. So I'd like to see Stephen Bunting. personally. I'd like to see Chris Dobie. Oh, Sam, what is happening here? I want to see some darts being thrown. Oh my goodness, I've got to see a 6. Right, I mean, it's bedtime ready for me. It's late. Got a paper round in the morning. I don't really have a paper round. Right, come on. I'd like to have 3 good darts by the evening. But I know some of you have got work tomorrow as well, so I don't want to keep you up. Right, come on, last 3. Let's do this. I'm going to do 3 more. I'll tell you why. Because I want to. Because I want to. Do you know who said that? I think it was Billy Piper. Right. What do you think, guys? Shall we just throw 3 at bull? Oh, go on. Let's just do it. Because we've been friends for a while. What I'll do is I'm going to throw 3 at bull and then 3 on the 20s. For old time's sake. Because if a miracle happens, I could hit one of them. That'd be a nice way to end. So we'll just finish on these trebles. It'll be a real short video today. That's better. That's a good way to end. A strong 85, I guess. Probably my best 3 darts of this short one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the final. And if you didn't, check out the highlights because it's elite sport, purest sport of all time. Don't forget it.